It is?
Yeah.
1800 and
18 change.
change.
It's 961 males and I think about 935 females. They're about almost equal, man.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
know the
yeah.
girls gonna mash up the boys. Girls gonna mash up the boys. Boom, boom, boom.
It's all right.
I just thought I'd
Just
say that.
wish every single one of them to go out and do their very best. All right, I know the parents, I know how it is, parents. I know
Yeah.
how we are feeling this morning, parents.
Fugitive had a bout of
No, I'm good.
irritable
I'm
bowel
good.
movements
No,
this morning.
no, I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
good.
And
I'm
yeah, that's what he
confident.
says. That's what he says. He had to take some Dica,
Confident. No.
and say an extra prayer.
I just wanted
this
to
morning.
go off and make sure that everything is everything, like what daddies do.
Yeah.
Make sure everything is everything, and but we good. Top of the morning to all the parents, and the kids gonna be good. Don't worry yourselves. They're gonna be alright.
Yeah.
gonna
The
be
parents
alright.
we worried about.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to throw him in at this point. Storm, can you remember when you said, well, was it common entrance?
It was common entrance. Yeah. Yes, it was common entrance.
At that time.
At that time.
We all,
Very nerve-wracking, I remember.
yeah.
Yeah, and best of luck to my niece, Sela, Camilo's daughter, who's doing
Okay.
who's doing the CPA today.
Wow.
Right.
And then to everybody else, I know how it is.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It ain't easy, You
Yeah,
gotta be strong.
Yeah,
You gotta be
man.
strong. I mean, my little pumpkin princess, she is gonna be doing her let me see, Chanel's daughter, Shadi. There is Timelia as well. It's a whole long list, a whole bandwagon of them. Every single one of you, wishing you all the best this morning.
Definitely.
All right?
All the best to the
I
parents.
started
as well,
calling the names, but then I know I would end up in problems, so
because they're gonna forget one or
stopped
two.
early. Yeah. Okay. So Storm is inside with us right about now. It's 20 minutes away from 8 o'clock, top of the morning. To all those of you who in tune to the Songs of the X, whether here at home 104.3 or 88.5 across the region or internationally. Good morning to you. All right. Storm Gonsalves is a serial entrepreneur based in the Eastern Caribbean, right here, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Storm builds influential companies in the fields of entertainment, technology, and real estate. He is most known for his recent endeavor, a Bitcoin real estate project called One Bequia, or by its nickname, Bitcoin Island. Storm is on the inside with us this morning. We'll be chit-chatting on a number of areas that he is involved in. It should be a learning experience this morning. How deep we gonna go?
As deep as
As
the channel
deep-
between
right,
Bequia
right,
and St.
right.
Vincent.
Open book.
Yeah. Storm is a strong individual. All right, and I'm certain that the PM is on the inside as well. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
As usual.
I'm gonna try to be on my best behavior.
As usual.
Nope.
There we go. All right, so we will facilitate some of your questions. We'll open up the lines at a particular time, and we'll let you know when. All right, but you can go ahead and share via WhatsApp 4301043 if you wish to call 4571043.
All
All right,
I remember
so-
on Facebook as well. We're live on Facebook. So if
We're
you want to
live
watch,
already.
remember to like, comment, and share at Extreme 104 SVG. All right. See your pretty faces and stuff.
All right.
All right.
So, Storm, welcome to Extreme.
Thank you.
It's
for
the first
having
time.
me. First time here.
The first time. I'm certain
I-
it won't be the last, right?
I do tune in, so I must say I love the station. So
All
Great.
right.
Great
Thank
stuff.
you.
How did it all begin for you as an entrepreneur when you decided, well, boy, I'm not gonna follow daddy and become a lawyer,
Or
going to
brother.
hardcore politics, or brother, I'm going to hardcore politics. I'm gonna chart my own course. I'm gonna become an entrepreneur. When did that decision came about? How did it even come about?
These things usually come about, due to necessity. And when I was my first foray into entrepreneurship was I was very young. I was around 6 years old, 7 years old,
Oh.
and my little sister Soleil had just been born, I believe, or she would have been a couple of years old, and I wanted to buy these binoculars, these Star Wars binoculars that were in Mother Care at the time. I
Right.
don't know if you remember Mother Care.
Wow.
We remember Mother Care.
Right?
That's a long time.
I don't know how I got the idea, but I asked my mother to make some hot dogs for me. And I took my little sister's pram at the time, baby pram, and I started walking around, pushing it around French's with the hot dogs inside, selling hot dogs, you know.
Nice.
And I
Nice.
didn't have any concept of, profit or loss, because after a while I kept on going back to my mother. I would just pocket the money and not reinvest it. And then one day she said, well, no, I'm not buying you any more sausages and bread. You have to reinvest your profits.
Right.
She
right.
So that was
your
my first
capital
lesson.
investor.
That was my first lesson in entrepreneurship and business. And then that just really grew. In my teenage years, I love dogs. So I started breeding dogs.
Right.
And that was really fun. And when I got into grammar school, my mother, I think it was my 16th birthday present, and I think that was very instrumental to me now, is that I got a debit card from my mother as my 16th birthday present. And what I did with that allowed me to do was shop online. And we're talking at a time when not everybody was shopping online. So I actually created a sizable business, student business, selling laptops and
What we
Yes,
would
sir.
call
cell
bringing in
phones
stuff and sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to my teachers and my friends. And that grew. I then registered my first business name at the age of 17. That was the Ras Shack. I don't know if anybody remembers the Ras Shack.
I believe I remember it. You had a little vehicle,
I had
right?
a van. I had
yeah,
a
little
white
van.
kind of red van. I used to go around
Yeah.
and selling electronics.
Like a high jet.
Oh,
like a little
okay.
Daihatsu high jet on those little ones.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then I got into wholesale and the whole 9 yards. I was very entrepreneurial, and at that point, I really didn't want to. I was like, what's the point of university? I was saying, I'm making
You seem to be the rebel.
I'm making I'm making enough money, and at the time what I thought was enough money, and I said, I'm not into that, and then I guess when my parents saw that happening, they said, what, let's take him out of this environment for a bit, because we want him to we want him to go to university, which was a great choice in the end, because
Right. Okay.
it opened my mind to different possibilities, not just, and it opened my mind to the world of technology.
Good.
It opened my mind to, the world of capital, which is very important. How capital is raised, how to fund a business. I went to London School of Economics, and London is the financial center of the world, or one of them at least. And the way they do things there completely different. The way how they go from idea to reality. I said, wow, if we could really apply that in St. Vincent, somehow, we could really blossom, because we have a lot of talent here. We have a lot of ideas, but, they don't get off the ground because of the access to capital, which is really important.
What permit me to interject. What was pursued there while in England?
Oh, I did I was doing a law degree, and I actually, in my first year, teamed up with some friends, and we launched an app called Yappy. At the time, this was, the app craze. Instagram had just been sold for $1 billion, and it was a very interesting app. It allowed you to upload 60 seconds of audio, and you could add filters to it. So it was an audio-based social network. TikTok and Snapchat are doing things like that now.
Yeah.
So you guys
we
were ahead.
way ahead of the time. And before it even launched, I'll tell you, we got a valuation for the company at £1 million, right? And I had about 5% of the company at the time, so I thought I was rich, boy. I was like, you know,
the math's there.
that is I'm like, I'm gonna be like the next Bill Gates, gonna drop out of university, you know what I'm saying?
I get you.
But that didn't work out because, and I always mention it, it's very important to choose your business partners wisely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Once money is involved, the entire game changes.
Yeah, as soon as money became involved, and there were too many chefs in the kitchen,
change
and
the
there's too
scope of
many,
things.
like, you know, scheming everybody. The other partners in the company came to me, and the friend who I started the company with, they said, you know, they wanted to kick him out of the company,
A bit of backstabbing.
and
there,
then
man.
basically distribute his shares to everyone, and I would have gotten, I guess, the lion's share of his shares if I had gone along with the plan. But I decided against that. You know, you need to have ethics and morals in doing business, and I just said,
So you switched from law to business.
well, no, I continued doing the law degree. I just, let's say, as a hobby or as a side hustle, I went into apps, you know, and I was really into apps. I came back here, I launched Go Get app, and then, you know, I also simultaneously launched Storm Gonsalves Estates. So Storm Gonsalves Estates has been around since, I would say, 2013. But I was at university with part-time. And many people haven't heard of it because it's catering to high net worth individuals and corporations. And I don't do like the other agents. I don't have hundreds of listings. I probably have a handful, you know, 10 to 15.
But they're more specific.
They're more specific.
Yeah.
They're high-end commercial
Sort of like a niche.
and residential.
Yep, I would say.
You know,
Nice.
Why the thrust towards Storm Gonsalves real estate? I mean, you were still in university at that time, and you were speaking about technology, law, and your apps. So why head into real estate?
Well, I like real estate because it's a company. Oh, sorry, it's an industry where you need very little to get started. So you set up a website, you go on Wix.com or something, you pay $4 US, like 10 EC.
Yeah.
You have a website and you're in business, you know, and you basically, from networking and just hitting the pavement, you get once you get a commission. I mean, it's not easy to get a commission, but once you do, your return on your investment is so high. So I always thought of real estate as a means to an end, because I've always been more interested in technology, to be honest. But it's something I just kept going simultaneously, and the plan did work out, because as things grew, it did benefit all my other businesses, being able to
lovely.
reinvest from the real estate side.
Where
Nice.
is Go Getter? How is that going?
So basically, we are now redesigning the Go Getter app, and we are going to be literally within the next couple of weeks, we're going to be relaunching that one
Okay.
as well. You know, as time progresses, and you know, there's a lot of privacy rules now being put in place, so the apps on the App Store have to abide by those privacy rules. Yeah. But,
For some people who don't know what Go Getter is, what's Go Getter?
oh yeah, so Go Getter is an online directory business. So you want to find out, you know, where to eat, what to do. You know, you go on the website or you go on the app, Go Getter, and it would give you the directory. You could call through the app, you could order through the app. You know.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Storm Gonsalves is on the inside with us this morning. I've got 7 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Let me say good morning to, who is that? Shout outs to Marissa Garrick. Wishing her all the best in her CPEA exams today, and along with all the other students at the Kaliakwa Anglican School. Good morning to you. Tyrrell is checking inside. Morning. He says, welcome back, Crystal. Let me see. Got some questions coming in already. All right, so you got questions for Storm? 4301043 via WhatsApp, and we'll let you know when we open up the telephone lines. 457104. Keep it locked inside to the X on a Tuesday morning. All right. So we'll take a break.
Yeah, we'll take a little break.
And we'll come right back after these messages.